Hello, welcome to my studio. My name's Daryl Dickson and this is where I live and work in the far north tropics of Australia. I'm so fortunate to be surrounded by such brilliant landscapes and magnificent wildlife.
When I first saw Daryl Dickson's work, I was amazed by her sensitivity and her ability to capture an Australian creature's essence, take it to the very point of being beautiful, not quite a caricature, but really get the nature of that animal. I got to know Daryl, and last year I went to see her and her husband in their remote northern Queensland home. Not surprisingly, she's an environmentalist, and she actually runs a refuge for the mahogany glider that actually is now a threatened species. And Daryl's life for the last 30-40 years has been focused on wildlife painting and wildlife conservation. And in her beautiful book, the first book she's ever done, you'll find all your old favourites. You'll meet the pelican, of course, you'll meet the koala, but then you'll meet all sorts of animals that you may or may not be familiar with, and really get an appreciation of just how beautiful these things are. Daryl gives a breakdown, a little description of the animal she's painted, what it needs to prosper, what kind of environment it lives in, and some of its behavioural characteristics. And you really get to understand the character. This is a really nice package. It's $55 and there's over 107 images I think are in this, and it's a big fat book, obviously printed on our sustainable paper. And as well as this version, we do have a luxury leather-bound version, and there's only 100 copies of it. Each one of those is signed by Daryl, and when she signs it, she does a little drawing uniquely for the person who's bought that book, so each one of those is individual. Daryl's particular concern is that you do actually go out and about into forests, and you take your children and your grandchildren with you. Dealing with our wildlife crisis starts with really understanding what there is, and this is a wonderful book that will help do that. Oh, and of course she's donating a chunk of her royalties to wildlife conservation.